Hello friends, in this video we will talk about Mendel's monohybrid cross. So first we will know what is monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross is a cross between traits of single character, or you can say contrasting trait of a single character. For example, here we are taking a single character, that is plant height. We know that plant height have two traits, that is tall plant and dwarf plant. So if we cross between them, between these two contrasting traits, it will be called monohybrid cross. So monohybrid cross is a cross between variant of a character or contrasting trait of a single character. We know that Mendel had taken 7 characters, so he did cross for every characters. Here we are taking a single character, that is plant height. Plant height. We know that plant height, trait of plant height are tall and dwarf. So first Mendel created pure line of tall plant and dwarf plant. First he created pure line, then he took seeds from pure line and seeds from tall plant and seeds from dwarf plant, and then he grew them, tall and dwarf. After their growth, he crossed tall and dwarf plant. After crossing, he got seeds. Then he germinated them. So the pure tall and dwarf plant are called parental generation. From parental generation, he got seeds, then he germinated them, and what he found? He found that all plants were tall. This was called F1, fast filial generation. Then he selfed these tall plants, self-pollinated them, and after self-pollination, what he got? He got seeds, and he germinated these seeds. What he found after germination? That there is a mixture of tall and dwarf, and the ratio of this mixture was 3:1. 3 were tall and 1 was dwarf. So this was Mendel's monohybrid cross, and these were the results of his monohybrid cross. From these results, he made conclusion. On the basis of these conclusion, he gave some laws of inheritance. So the first law, on the basis of his conclusion, was law of paired factor. On the basis of his conclusion, Mendel said that for every character, there is a paired factor. Or you can say that every character is controlled by paired factor. Factors, there are factors for inheritance, and these factors are present in pairs. So this is law of paired character. For example, here this pure tall plant, it have two factors, capital T, capital T. And this dwarf plant, because this is pure line, it have two factors, small t, small t. So these are, a character is controlled by paired factor. In case of hybrid, or you can say that this F1 generation, it will be like this. capital T and small t. So characters are controlled by factors, or you can call it G, although Mendel did not call it G, Mendel called it a factor. So every character is controlled by a factor, and these factors are in pairs in an organism. So here, like factor may be like this, pure tall. In case of pure tall, it will be capital T, capital T. In case of pure dwarf, it will be small t, small t. In case of hybrid or heterozygous, it can be capital T and small t. And another, this is first law is law of paired factor, and the second law is law of segregation. Segregation means to separate. So here it is a parental generation, tall and dwarf. After crossing, so these are paired factors. Factors are in pair and they remain as it is in a living organism throughout their life. Factors are in pair and they remain as it is in organism throughout their lifetime. But at the time of gamete formation, factor segregates or factor separates. This T will separates from this T. So in this genotype, there will be two gametes, that is of same type, capital T and capital T. Here also small t and small t. So the factors that were present in pairs, they separates during gamete formation. This separation is called law of segregation. So law of segregation says that during gamete formation, factors that are present in pairs, they separates from each other, and after fertilization, paired condition is restored. Now it will become like this. Capital T from there, small t from there. So they become paired again. So paired condition is restored again in offspring. So during gamete, they will separate, and after fertilization, they will again become paired. So this is law of segregation. Law of segregation simply means to separate. Here factors that are present in pairs, they will separate during gamete formation. So this is second law. So this was first law, this is second law. And third law, law of dominance. When two factors in paired condition are different from each other, they are not similar, there is not similar factor. For example, in this case, so this is F1 generation, this one. So here we can see that factors are different. One factor is capital T, another is small t. In this case, if factors are different, one factor will express itself and another will not express. So the factor that expresses itself will be called dominant factor, and factor that will not express itself will be called recessive factor. So these were the three laws that Mendel gave on the basis of results of his monohybrid cross. Law of paired factor, law of segregation, and law of dominance. This experiment, monohybrid experiment, also disapproved the most prevalent hypothesis of that time, that is blending inheritance. This hypothesis says that the characters from parents mixed in offsprings. They blends. For example, here, if blending inheritance is true, then when we cross between tall and dwarf plant, we will got medium-sized plant. Because tall and dwarf will blend and form a medium-sized plant. And then when we self it, then all plant of F2 generation will also be medium-sized. But this is not true. Characters are not blending. Characters are not diluted, because if characters are diluted, then after cross in tall and dwarf, we will go tall. That means the character of dwarfness become diluted, but they are appearing in F2 generation. That means they were present as it is in F1 generation and appeared in F